Magandang umaga, magandang hapon at magandang gabi po ma'am and classmates. I am part of the Group 5 Pragmatism at ito po ang aking mga groupmates.
Good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon Ma'am Queenie. My name is Rica Joy Santa Maria and I am a member of Group 5 reporting about pragmatism today.
Good day, Ma'am Queenie and classmates. I am Karil Ancarada from Group 5. Our topic for today's presentation is pragmatism. We will be discussing how the student-centered philosophy prioritizes hands-on experience, practical utility, and integrated learning to prepare students for the dynamic real world. Let's get started.
Ano nga ba ang pragmatism? A philosophical approach that focuses on practical results and real-world effects rather than abstract theories. In short, does this actually solve the problem? Let's see. Why is pragmatism important in philosophy? Pragmatism is important in philosophy because it shifts the measure of truth and meaning from abstract to unproven theories to practical, real-world consequences and problem solving. In short, ang pragmatism, binibigyo niya ang ideas as tool to solve real-world problems and adapt to changing environment. Pragmatism is a dissented American philosophical tradition that begins in 1870s and graduated in the truth of the meaning of idea based on their practical real-world consequences. Ang pragmatism daw ay nagsimula sa Amerika na ginawang tradition na nagbigin sa 1870s na evaluate niya ang totoo at ang mga meaning ng ideas to their practical consequences.
Let's meet the key thinkers who shaped this movement, starting with the founders in the late 1800. First is Charles Sanders Peirce. He is widely considered the father of pragmatism. He first articulated the pragmatic maxim in his famous 1878 paper, How to Make Our Ideas Clear. Peirce believed that the true meaning of an idea lies entirely in its practical observable effects. Next is William James. He was a psychologist and philosopher who popularized the movement. He advanced the revolutionary idea that truth is not abstract, instead truth is defined by its practical utility and application in our daily lives. As the tradition grew, these next two thinkers expanded pragmatism into the modern era. John Dewey applied pragmatist theories often called instrumentalism extensively to education and social reform. He believed that thoughts and ideas are practical tools meant to solve real-world problems. Finally, Richard Rorty led a major revival of the movement in the late 20th century, birthing neo-pragmatism. He famously argued that language is a tool for coping with the world rather than a mirror reflecting absolute truth. Together, these four thinkers took philosophy out of the clouds and put it to work in the real world. The principle of pragmatism. Pragmatism is a philosophical tradition that judges the truth, meaning, and value of an idea based on its practical consequences and success in solving real-world problems. For example, you have a theory about how to fix a broken car. Instead of debating its correctness, a pragmatism would ask, does it work? If it does, the theory is valid. The four principles of pragmatism. First principle of utility, usefulness. What it means, education must be functional and serve a clear purpose. Curriculum content should be relevant, practical, and directly useful to the student's present life and future expectation. How it works, instead of memorizing abstract facts that students will never use, schools teach skills and knowledge that apply directly to their daily lives and future careers. Example, learning how to manage a personal budget in math class rather than just solving theoretical formulas.
Key characteristics. Action over theory. Judges the value of an idea by how well it works when applied. Sinasabi dito, judge niya ang idea, how effective the idea na to pag ginawa, and utility. View something as true or useful if it successfully solve a problem or achieve a goal. Nakikita na true o useful if successful na na-solve ang problema o na-achieve ito. Flexibility, a approach that combines practical, real-world problem solving with adaptability to change course based on what actually works. Sabi ni pragmatism, try different approach and use whatever works best.
The pragmatic method. Step 1. Identifying the problem. Our pragmatic method framework, we begin with Step 1. Identifying the problem. In pragmatism, a problem must have a measurable real-world impact. To do this, we must gather relevant information and understand the context and scope of the issue. For example, imagine a company where employee productivity lags exactly 30% below industry standards. Step 2. Developing possible solutions. Once the problem is clear, we move to Step 2. Developing possible solutions. Pragmatism encourages us to brainstorm multiple alternative approaches while keeping the context in mind. For our productivity issue, we look at a spectrum of practical ideas, flexible schedules, training technology upgrades, better management, or redesign workflows. Testing the solutions. Step 3 is to test the solution. We do not roll out unproven ideas company-wide. We experiment with each proposed solution by conducting trials or pilot programs in controlled settings. In this case, we test flexible work schedules in just one department for 3 months to monitor performance metrics without risking the entire operation. 4. Observing the results. This leads to Step 4, observing the results. We must compare results across solutions and carefully record what happens. Our trial data shows that flexible schedules successfully increase output by 50% and boosted morals, while our technical upgrades actually cause unexpected workflow delays. Step 5. Choosing and improve the best solution. Finally, we reach Step 5. Choose and improve the best solution. Based on data, we select the approach that produces the best practical results and implement the most effective solution on a large scale. We scale up the winning flexible schedule company-wide to continuously improve. We can establish a core hours policy to keep collaboration seamless. By identifying, testing, and scaling with improvements, the pragmatic method turns abstract ideas into proven business growth.
Real-world example. Identify the problem. Sarah is a college student who goes at bed at midnight but cannot fall asleep until 2 to 4 a.m. She felt tired and unfocused during morning classes. Sasabi dito, si Sarah ay natutulog ng midnight pero di siya makatulog ng 2 to 4 a.m. Napapagod siya at unfocused during classes. What is identified? Specific issue. Takes 2 to 3 hours to fall asleep. Sarah takes 2 to 2 hours bago matulog. Impacted. Low energy and poor academic performance. Ang impact nito ay nagkakaroon siya ng mahinang energy at poorly academic performance. Measurable. Gets only 5 to 6 hours of sleep instead of recommended 8 hours. Sinasabi dito, nakukuha niya lang tulog ay 5 to 6 hours imbis na 8 hours. Develop possible solutions. Sarah brainstorms different approaches. First, put away her phone 1 hour before bed. 2. Keep the bedroom cooler and darker. Third, follow consistent bedtime routine. What happened? She created a list of possible solutions without committing just for one. Test of solution. Sarah decided to try solution one at a time. 1 week. No phone 1 hour before bed. Still takes 90 minutes to fall asleep. Week 2 adds 20-minute exercise in afternoon. Falls asleep in 60 minutes. So anong nangyari? She experimented and tracked the results of each changes. Observe the result. Data Sarah collected. Cool rooms equals significant improvements. 30-minute reduction. Consistent routine plus cool room. Most effective. Falls asleep in 15 minutes after trying. So what happened? She objectively measured that the work best based on actual outcomes. Chose and improved the best of solutions. Sarah identified that the combination of exercise and cool rooms, temperature, and consistent bedtime routine worked best. Ang resulta nito, nakakatulog siya in 15 minutes at nagkakaroon siya ng 8 hours of sleep and feel refreshed and focuses on her morning classes.
Advantages: practical and immediately useful, grounded in real evidence, encourages innovation and experimentation, produces measurable improvements. Ito po ang mga example ng advantages sa part ng practical and immediately useful. Ang example po ay, the team changes the button color from gray to green to see if more people would click it. Yung effect po ng pag-change ng team sa button color from gray to green is nag-solve siya ng direct na real-world business. Disadvantage. Ang disadvantage naman po ng pragmatism is you may overlook long-term consequences for short-term gains. Requires time and resources for testing what works may vary by context, making universal solutions difficult. Ang example ko po sa disadvantage ng pragmatism ay konektado sa example ko dun sa advantage. Sa advantage po, yung nilagay kong example is yung pagpalit nila ng color ng button from gray to green. And yes, they gain more customers from that, pero ang nangyayari kasi, nag-improve po sila ng small things, but not bigger problems. Like, you keep improving small things like button color, but you might ignore bigger problems. Example, the checkout process itself might be confusing, but you only test the button. Importance of pragmatism today. In today's fast-paced, complex, and ever-changing world, pragmatism has become increasingly valuable. Innovation. Innovation encourages experimentation and creative problem-solving. Innovation is the practical implementation of new ideas or processes that creates and deliver meaningful value. One key type of innovation is incremental. Incremental is a small continuous improvements to adaptability. Adaptability change when evidence shows something isn't working. Adaptability is the ability to change how we act, think, or feel when faced with new or unexpected conditions. One key type of adaptability is flexibility. Being open to new ideas and willing to change your daily habits or plans. Efficiency. Efficiency invests only in solutions that produce real results. Efficiency is doing a task well with the lowest amount of waste, time, money, and energy. Resilience. When one approach fails, quickly pivot to another. Resilience is an ability to bounce back, adapt, and recover quickly from tough times, stress, or big changes. The conclusion: pragmatism is more important than ever. It offers a practical, evidence-based, adaptable approach to solving real problems, which is exactly what today's world needs. Rather than debating what should work in theory, pragmatism asks, what actually works in practice? And that's often the wisest question to ask.